Yeah! Yeah! Damn it! Yeah! Welcome, everybody. Uh, I know you wanted to start off in the mood, yeah. And so that's what we gave you, damn it. And speaking of the mood, you want to know something that will get you real hot, just like July? I'll give you something real hot. SummerSlam.
2006.
Damn it.
Dude, I like the music they played at the time. I think it was like the Teddy Bears, I believe. It was a teddy bear person that was singing, or something like that they were performing, but it was from Teddy Bears, something like that.
Well, Joe, I'll tell you what. I really enjoyed the pay-per-view. Fucking... I did think that, like, for example, fucking Chavo Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio could have been a little bit better than what it was, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, I wouldn't have started the show off with this match, truthfully. I would have started off with Mick Foley and Ric Flair in an I Quit match.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't a bad match, but, like, fucking, I wouldn't. How do I put this? I wouldn't have started the show off that way.
Yeah. But honestly, it was a decent match. Like, Rey and Chavo wasn't bad, but it was fine for what it was. Chavo gets the win in the end.
I mean, the whole point is, JBL even said it during Rey Mysterio's entrance. If you pay attention to the commentary, that Rey Mysterio has been living off the death of Eddie Guerrero for way too long. And Chavo Guerrero feels that Rey Mysterio has disrespected the life and death of Eddie Guerrero by using his legacy for his own gain. And now I will say this. Even Rey said it 20 years later, so this is not controversial. Where's the lie?
True.
And Chavo Guerrero, bro, he was fucking pissed, man. Fucking, and if you look, a video airs too about all the moments that Eddie and Chavo had in WWE together, Los Guerreros, and and bro, immediately after Rey and Chavo comes out, Rey actually starts the match, pounding in on Chavo. And which is kind of crazy, I thought, because usually Rey's the one getting the shit beat out of him at the start of the match.
Yeah.
But fucking, it wouldn't even be too long until they were on the outside. Fucking Rey's got a whole ass fucking dive going, bro.
They were beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, absolutely. Back and forth. And I thought it was pretty decent. But I would honestly say that it was predictable. And it was predictable that, Rey Mysterio was going to lose to Chavo. You can't have this match be about Chavo defending his dead family and then have him lose. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's the heel. But I agree. You can't have him lose that match, bro. But no, nevertheless, though, it was a damn good fucking match. Even Vicky Guerrero grabbing the rope. Rey Mysterio's dick went into the top rope. And then Chavo Guerrero, he hit a brain buster and then hit the frog splash like Eddie Guerrero did. 1, 2, 3.
For the win. And like I said, it was a good match, solid match. I did enjoy Edge and Booker having a little promo and basically saying that whoever loses, if Edge loses, he has to, if Booker loses, he has to go be Edge's servant at.
But if Edge loses, he must kiss King Booker's feet. And bro,
neither of them lost in the end. They both kept.
But it was just funny though. Booker ending the promo with "Long live King Booker."
I loved King Booker at this time with the world title, bro, and Edge as a heel with Lita. I loved all this. I loved all of it.
But bro, now I know you were a big fan of WWE ECW, especially when the Big Show. Whoa, well, it's the Big Show.
This
All
was
right.
actually a solid match, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I have to agree with the fans, bro, of ECW at the time and now. Fuck Big Show as WWE ECW champion, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
Sabu should have won.
It was still a good little match. Like Sabu put Big Show through a table with the steel steps on it, and then Big Show choke slams this.
Slammed his ass all the way to fucking hell through a table.
1, 2, 3, and retains the WWE ECW championship. I do agree it wasn't the greatest, honestly, but it was still a fine little match. I would have had Sabu go over, but it is what it is.
I will say one good thing about this match, and it kind of makes me upset about later Big Show's career. You seen with that fucking choke slam, it looked like he fucking killed him, right?
Yeah.
Why did the Big Show stop using the choke slam and go to
boom, a knockout? I don't know. He should have kept the choke slam. That's so much brutal.
And not only that, bro, Show does a better choke slam than even Undertaker and Kane because he can get them up higher. And the Big Show's a lot stronger. Well, probably not more stronger than Kane because Brock Lesnar said that Kane was stronger than him. So, speaking of Lesnar, don't mean to cut off from the pay-per-view, but speaking of Lesnar, bro, Triple H, we had just talked about this yesterday. Said that, if Lesnar was wanting to have a conversation to come back, he could come back. And then it went to, no, WWE's lawyers are telling them during this Janelle Grant, Vince McMahon shit, do not have any conversations with Brock Lesnar.
I agree. Honestly, it is. Honestly, I wouldn't bring him back. I would not. Even if this wasn't involving, if they didn't say that right now, I just wouldn't bring him back. It's not needed. It's not.
And maybe not for you as an actual fan, but think about the money. The money.
I'm a fan, though. I'm not here to think about the money. I'm here to think about my experience of watching the show, and I don't want to see Brock Lesnar.
Well, Joe, I believe in money, and I believe in what's going to build a WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble. All right, what's going to sell out those pay-per-views? I could care less about if it's a 5-star match. I want to know, does it put asses in seats?
You have stars, though. Just build them. It's that simple. You don't need Brock. You have stars. Build them up and make new stars. Simple.
Is it, though? Is it simple?
In a way, yeah, it's simple. But now I want your thoughts, bro, because this is your favorite match of the night. Hulkster, the Hulkamaniacs are running wild against the youngster again.
But, bro, before we get there, I just want to talk about how when the Big Show left with the title over his shoulder, how the commentators lied. They tried to say how great a match this was. It wasn't. They tried to say how exciting the ECW brand is. It wasn't. Like, bro, if you were a true fan of the original ECW, WWE ECW was a fucking slap in the face.
I agree in ways. It wasn't something I hated at the time, but I was younger, so who knows?
Like, bro, I hated that shit, and we can skip the women's bullshit. But now, yes, sir, here we go. Legend versus Legend Killer. All right. The Hulkster, brother. All right. He was just on the Republican National Committee, and now he is burying a young talent. Because, JoJo, you remember Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels, and I know you love that so much. But are you ready for Hulk Hogan to win again against Randy Orton?
This was the dumbest decision on this show, in my opinion. Randy Orton he's got the top momentum, and you kill it by having this man lose in like less than 10 minutes, I think it was. It wasn't even a long match.
And bro, do you know what did it?
A leg drop, brother.
No, Hulk Hogan going, Vince, not tonight, brother.
I don't want to lose to Randy Orton, another
he
youngster.
literally said he could not lose because Randy was small.
I hate that shit, man. Randy's not small, though, but that's...
Randy's over 6 foot tall.
Yeah, Randy was at the... Dude, Randy should have won this match. Like, it pissed me off that he did not. Like, Randy should have beat him, and that's the end of it. Like, honestly, I don't care about this match. Just knowing that Hulk went over. Love Hulk Hogan from all the stuff he did, bro, but this was not the decision that should have happened. Randy should have went over and beat him in 10 minutes. Gave him the RKO.
Now, when the Hulkster brother came out, JR had even noted that at SummerSlam, Hulk Hogan was 5-0. All right? And fucking, the crowd was loud as shit, too, for Hulk Hogan. And then that led to Hulk Hogan milking into cheers. You know what I mean? Brother. And,
the youngster should have went over.
And then Hogan shoved Orton, and then Hogan, man, bro, with the shoulder tackle to start. Orton grabbing a headlock. Now, you know what's crazy? Every time Randy Orton beat the shit out of Hulk Hogan, the fans started cheering.
Yep.
But you know who still won, brother?
Hogan.
That's right, bro, with the leg drop of doom.
This match should have been better, but you know what match that shouldn't have been so good but was really good?
Huh.
The next match, Mick Foley, Ric Flair, in an I Quit match. This was bloody.
Now that, by all means, had every right to suck. All right? One, Mick Foley is 41. Ric Flair is 56.
And they killed it.
No, they killed each other, Joe. All right? This wasn't just a fucking wrestling match. This was a fucking bloodshed, bro.
Dude, Ric Flair almost hit a woman. He was like...
He almost fucking hit Melina with a fucking baseball bat.
Melina wouldn't say it. Melina threw in the white towel and was like, it's over, it's over, it's over. And he's like, no, you're not going to quit for him. He quits for himself. And then he's literally about to hit her with the freaking baseball bat with barbed wire. And Mick's like, I quit. But, bro, there was so much wild shit in here. There was barbed wire.
And, bro, I'm sorry. If I was Mick Foley, I would have just let that bitch get hit with the bat.
Me too, man. Honestly, Melina turns on him in the end anyway, so why not? But, dude, literally, this match was bloody. I give props to these guys for an older match at their time, but this was awesome. Like,
absolutely.
Dude,
like,
Mick
bro.
was Rick had the freaking barbed wire on this dude's head and was just going like this, and I'm sitting there,
and
like,
you could see the blood gushing out his fucking head too.
I was like, "Where's Joey Styles?" Oh my gosh!
By God! Now, bro, an actual fight would break out at this pay-per-view backstage, and it would be between Booker T and Batista. Now, bro, fucking, and this is what's so fucking crazy too. Booker had just won the World Heavyweight title at the Great American Bash. It was the pay-per-view for SmackDown right before SummerSlam. So, fucking, I didn't expect Booker to lose the title so fucking quickly, bro. Not even like 2-3 months after holding the championship.
Yeah, he lost it at Survivor Series, correct, I think?
Yeah, sure. This championship right here.
That beautiful title. Yeah, man, but this match kind of was a dud, if I'm being honest. It ends in a stupid DQ, and it just... Their Survivor Series match was better.
Bro, the fans were chanting boring.
Yeah, I didn't care for this. It ended just in DQ. The crowd didn't seem into it. And like I said, Survivor Series 2006 was better for this match than tonight or than this match. I personally, I didn't care. Honestly.
I agree. But, bro, how about one of your favorite matches, the McMahons versus DX.
This was wild. McMahon's brought out everybody. Mr. Kennedy.
Canada.
William Regal.
The
Finley,
Spirit Squad.
The Big Show. Big Show choke slam Triple H straight to freaking the
Straight to hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say hell. I meant to say straight to hell. Literally straight boom. And then Umaga, as DX is beating the shit out of them, about to win. Umaga shows up, kicks Shawn right in the freaking face, sees Triple H on the top, and then literally grabs him. Samoa spikes man, and then he goes. And then,
yeah, bro, the McMahons would end up winning, bro.
What they would have won, but he went to grab Shawn with the Samoan spike, and then it's gotta be Kane.
Oh yeah, because bro, this is during this was the start of Kane versus Umaga,
which I loved. I loved how this started their feud because they were backstage. DX were backstage talking to him. They didn't know who it was, but it was Kane that they said. Umaga got called the monster, the biggest monster in all of the WWE. So they got him ticked off, and then he shows up, and then yeah, a first ever Kane and Umaga. I loved that feud, loved it.
But Joe, you know something I loved? This next match, all right? Because bro, if you remember going into this match, down goes Cena.
Well, before DX ends up winning that match with the pedigree 1, 2, 3, but yeah, Edge Cena, this was actually really good. I enjoyed this main event. Like this their feud, the music in the feud, I loved it all, bro. Like him showing up to Cena's house and beating the shit out of his dad. Loved it.
Bro, it's when he fucking ad-libs it on Monday Night Raw. And he goes, down goes Cena! Down goes Cena!
Down goes Cena! Bitch slaps him.
Yeah, but bro, I would tell you this crowd was pro fucking Edge, bro.
Yeah, they hated Cena at times. Like,
let's go Cena sucks.
Let's go Edge. And then this man.
I think it started that night, bro. The let's go Cena sucks. It started that night.
He's got Edge in the FU, and then Lita runs up. He puts her up too. And
yeah, she gets up on his shoulders, double FU.
She fucking floats, bro. Literally, boom. And then Edge with the brass knuckles because of Lita. Boom.
But bro, like, did you see where Lita almost cost him the match, even at the start of it, where she she brings in a chair. Fucking Edge looks at her, grabs the fucking chair, throws the chair outside the ring because he knows, like, if he gets DQ'd, he's not taking home the title.
Yep.
And but bro, not even a second after that, bro, Cena would be on his ass like grass.
Excellent match, bro. Edge retains with a shocking ending because I figured hometown, you think Cena wins, but Edge screws him over with the freaking brass knuckles. 1, 2, 3, and he walks out of Boston, I believe, Cena's hometown.
Yep.
Still with the spinner belt, the rated R spinner belt.
Man, bro, and that shit was bullshit. All right, we all know that Cena should have won. All right,
sometimes the good guy don't go home happy.
But like honestly, the best match of the night though was Cena versus Edge, and then the worst match of the night was honestly Batista versus King Booker.
And that's kind of sad because I thought that match would be a lot better, but like I said, 06 Survivor Series was a times.
I think it's just because Batista and Booker T, they didn't have chemistry like at all, and it was just kind of lame, bro.
Yeah. Other than that, like everything else, I enjoyed on the show. I thought this was a really good SummerSlam. Like the crowd was into it. A lot of good stuff happened. Edge retains the WWE title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like honestly, what would you rate this?
I'd say a solid 4 out of 5.
I agree. Like I said, Batista Booker was the least. Everything else was good or it was acceptable. In my opinion.
Yeah. And that's what, once again, it made this pay-per-view worth watching.
Yeah.
I think, like 2002 it's no argument. It's probably the most perfect SummerSlam, right? but I would still say this is a damn good one.
Yeah, but I want to get your thoughts on what Jeff Hardy said, because he said that he wants to go into the Hall of Fame only.
But he won't do it without Matt.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Do you think he should go in single or both?
I think he deserves both. Jeff Hardy is a talent that's inspired a generation just alone. I think, honestly, though, if it was not for Matt Hardy, especially you look at everything that just happened with AEW, coming to TNA, how to even get over to AEW. If it was not for Matt Hardy, his brother does not, Jeff does not get these last couple years, these last couple chances. I honestly don't think he does. And he did it to himself, but at the same time, bro, I'm telling you that Matt Hardy, not just from a tag team perspective, but if you really think about what he's done for him personally, when his house burnt down, giving him a place to live, trying to get him off the drugs time and time and time and time again, bro. I would honestly say Jeff Hardy would probably be dead or arrested if it was not for Matt Hardy. So Matt Hardy being the only way that Jeff will go into the Hall of Fame, it makes perfect sense, bro. It's kind of poetic when you think about it.
Yeah, I see. I totally agree with you. I just personally, I would put him in both. Like you said, I think he's owed. He's done great moments with the WWE and the world titles, and he's also had great tag team reigns with Matt. So honestly, I would put him in there either way. But obviously, the tag team is the most important.
I agree.
And then MVP also showed up to the Bloodsport show. Or the event they had tonight.
Oh, yes, sir, GC Dub.
Yeah, he showed up, and Josh Bennett, I believe his name is, he called MVP out basically and said, MVP said he wants to wrestle him sometime, and he's no longer with WWE starting soon, I believe. It's not exactly right now, but he is a free agent soon, which I'm happy about that. What
do you think about MVP saying that he's done with WWE, he's leaving, he's not resigning, and he's already making steps towards a independent wrestling career?
I'm happy about it, man. I'm glad that he can still wrestle because he said he's not retired and he's not anytime soon. And that Josh guy also told him to come with someone else too if he wants. And I'm believing that's Bobby Lashley.
Bro, Bobby Lashley and MVP on the independent circuit together.
And Shelton. Think about
Shelton, and all you need is Cedric. That's it.
That would be insane, bro. Honestly, I'm happy for MVP. That crowd was going crazy for him. They were chanting MVP.
Bro,
MVP.
How about WWE has officially given up on Omos?
Honestly, if they would have put him with the Hurt Business at the like a year ago or something like that, I think they almost would have done better. But then, like as a single star, I just personally I don't want to see him.
Well, Joe, let me give you a scenario that would have made you a fan. All right, let me give you a scenario. All right, the Great Khali versus Omos at WrestleMania, brother.
Just stop, bro. Just stop. I thought you were going to give me something real, saying Omos alongside the Hurt Business or something, but you're saying Khali and no, I'm sorry, no.
Bro, I'm talking about the best wrestler in the world.
This is no
bro. The Great Khali is so popular in India. He has 10 million Instagram followers.
I'll pass on that match. I just truthfully, I don't care for Omos. Like, if they used him correctly or had him do something with the Hurt Business, which I thought they would, then maybe. But personally, I don't care to see him.
And like Joe, this title that I'm looking at, the big gold, it's really important. We could have seen the Great Khali bring it back, bro. best world heavyweight champion, bringing back the world heavyweight championship.
Your favorite queen is returning too soon.
Woo!
Charlotte Flair.
Now, Joe, bro, you can feel free to pop about this because I know you're ready to mark out. I know you're ready to just go, yeah, damn it, give me what I want, damn it, yeah.
Charlotte can do a feud for a few months, fine, but she better not pop up, win a championship on her first match back, because no.
That's exactly what should happen.
No, shut up, Brandon. Shut up.
Bro, no. I need sports entertainment. All right, in the women's division, besides Liv Morgan and Mommy, and Tony Storm and Mariah, and Money and Britt Baker, there has not been a good women's feud. Joe, honestly, sit here on this podcast, July 28th, 2024, and tell the people, I'm so excited with Bayley's booking, and Nia Jax being the next women's world champion is a great idea.
So you want to see Charlotte versus Nia is what you're going for. Yeah, that's your match.
No, I want to see Charlotte versus Bayley and Bayley retain.
No.
Or even better yet, say Tiffany Stratton cashes in, right, and wins the championship at SummerSlam. As soon as she cashes in and wins, all you hear is, woo!
No. Hush, Brandon. They will listen and
all
take
right,
shit.
No. Then you get Tiffany Stratton, all right, versus Charlotte Flair, all right? Woo!
No,
all
thank
right?
you.
Versus
No,
Tiffy time.
Tiffy time all the time. Sorry, no thank you,
But,
Charlotte.
Bro, it was Tiffy time all the time until we, woo!
Yes. Hopefully.
You want to do it with Flair.
I got a feeling she's going to show up eventually soon. It might be after SummerSlam. That might be Tiffany's first feud, for all we know.
And Joe, look at how
it's Tiffy time all the time.
Joe, if Tiffy leaves SummerSlam as the women's champion, I could see you marking out.
I'll be so happy. But if that comes true with the woo, I'll be so sad.
Joe, you wouldn't be sad. I know you. Joe, when you see Charlotte Flair, you're going to start licking your TV screen like it's a donut, all right? And you're going to be like, yeah.
No.
All right, bro, you would book Charlotte more dominant than Vince did.
No. Charlotte will get her chance, but she has to earn it. She won't get a title shot for a couple months. She's been champion already 14 times.
But, Joe...
That's too much. I'm sorry. 14 times, and she's been there for like 7-8 years.
Joe, just think about that, though. She's been there for almost 10 years, and she is the 14-time world champion. Ric Flair's career lasts 30 years, all right, in-ring competition, 30 to 30 years. And you know what? He did not hold 14 championships in 10 years. That's a third of his career.
Yeah. Gosh. Woo!
Woo!
Gosh, man, I can't.
But Joe, just wait till SummerSlam, bro. When you hear Charlotte Flair's music hits and we get Charlotte versus Tiffy.
Are you excited for Monday Night Raw? Sci-Fi.
Wait, what?
Raw's on Sci-Fi tomorrow. Just remember that.
What fucking idiot did this?
The Olympics.
Well, it was like a week ago.
Joe, I forgot about this. Are they
Yeah.
seriously going to be on Sci-Fi?
2 weeks.
Do you
For
think
2
the show's
weeks.
going to be good? Do you think the show's going to be good?
I hope. It's the final Raw before SummerSlam. It better be. And then it's the aftermath of SummerSlam. They better be good.
I hope so, brother. I seriously do.
All I'm saying is you better enjoy your Judgment Day for their final week, because by next Monday, it could be Liv's Judgment Day
Yeah.
with all the little kids around, and then Liv.
Well, Joe, you probably are one of the little kids.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, you're one of the little kids that shouldn't be watching that shit. And I tried to look for anything else that
Yeah,
was
there's
off.
nothing else, to be honest.
Well, but that's okay though. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. I would honestly say though, SummerSlam 2006, 4 out of 5 pay-per-view. The shit upcoming with MVP, going to Bloodsport, Bobby Lashley potentially going. We might see an independent reuniting of the Hurt Business.
Would be awesome, bro.
And Jeff Hardy being a good brother. All right.
Yes.
You know.
Honestly, bro, like, I'm happy for MVP. Like, if he does get Bobby back with them and Shelton, I'll be excited to watch that.
But Joe, forget Bobby Lashley. I want to see MVP and Bobby Boucher.
Water boy.
Water boy.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Water sucks. It really,
Or
really
Joe,
don't.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Gatorade.
You're drinking the wrong water. Water sucks. It really, really.
And bro, do you see when he gets pissed off because they spit in his water and he goes,
You spit in the cooler. Oh, I love this show or this movie. Waterboy
bro,
is one of my
Adam
favorites.
Sandler is one of my favorite comedians of all time.
What Booker T said to Big Show back in 2006 when he's like, I was in the water boy for the longest time, and Booker's like, you were in there for 2 seconds. I laughed. He was in there for like one part and then never seen again.
But bro, when Bobby Boucher calls the Big Show, and then Big Show goes, "How old are you, son?" Because he sounds like a little kid, and then he goes, "I'm 30 years old."
That guy must be still a virgin. I love that movie.
Oh, but Joe,
Good stuff.
it's that time, good brother.
I don't have any, unfortunately, so you got to take a big old rip for your good brother.
All right, I got you, Reefer Billy Jackson. I got you. Cool. Yeah. And Joe, this one's for you, and then the next one's for woo.
Tiffany Stratton, I agree.
No, Charlotte Flair, the person who's gonna beat Tiffany Stratton.
You keep dreaming, brother.
Joe, I don't have to dream. I'm already thinking about a 14-time.
You mean
women's
15.
world. That's right. And, bro, then she's only one title away.
Gosh.
One title away
Gosh.
from tying it up with the Nature Boy.
Her daddy.
That's right. And boo-doo-doo-doo.
Gosh, hit your bong.
And
Marcus.
Joe, here we go, Jamarcus. Yeah. And I do agree, Charlotte Flair should be the one to beat Ric Flair's record.
What do you mean you agree?
What?
Agree to who?
No. Ric Flair, bro, when asked about should John Cena beat his record, he said ideally there's only one person he wants to beat his record, even though he'd be happy for Cena. He wants Charlotte Flair.
I also seen Randy.
No, bro, he literally said that ideally.
He said Randy, not Charlotte.
He did say Charlotte. Go look at it.
I posted it. It said Randy.
It said Charlotte.
Brother, go on her post and go find this. I said Randy.
Joe.
One of us is going to be wrong on our show. I don't know who it's going to be.
I know, it's usually you.
Okay, Marcus.
But that's because you suck.
He
You
also,
suck.
or he also said Charlotte and Cena, but he said Randy.
Nobody likes Randy.
Well, make sure you go on the page because it's on there.
I'm looking. I'm on the page right now.
Look for
I'm
Randy and Ric Flair. It should be a picture of them.
There's no picture of Randolph and Flair.
If I gotta go find this, Brandon, I will find this.
Joe, I'm looking at all of your posts. The last one is of Jeff Hardy.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this. Hold on.
Mark.
I heard you. Mark. I found it. Are you serious?
Where?
Dude, you know what? I just sent it to you.
All right,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on. Good. I'm glad you did.
Call me a Mark.
Yeah, other than Cena or Charlotte. He
That's what I said. Other than Charlotte and Cena, Randy.
Yeah, but bro, that does not mean that's who he wants to beat his record first. Who he wants to beat his record first is his daughter. I'm right.
Yeah, well, of course, it's its daughter, of course, but still, Randy is the logical answer. Or
No, it's
Cena,
not.
not Charlotte.
Charlotte's a lot better than Randy.
All right, now hit your bong. I don't know what you're yapping on about.
Bro, Charlotte's a lot better in the ring than Cena.
Okay, now you're really yapping. Hit your bong so you can be on the right side of the world, not that dumb shit.
Joe, I just don't think he. And see, you try to downplay women, but I'm telling you, bro, and I fucking knew it. It said other than Charlotte or Cena, but the first person.
Randy, hit your
Right.
bong, Mark.
Right, the first person though he wants to beat his record is his daughter, the 15-time women's champion, Charlotte Flair.
Well, who's got a younger career anyway? Charlotte. So who's probably most likely going to do it? Charlotte.
That's right, because she's still young in her
Oh,
prime,
God.
has time, years left on her career. Bro,
Hit your
Randy
bong.
Orton might slip on ice and break his back this winter. All right,
You're
and there
bad.
goes his 10
You're
years.
bad for saying that.
I'm not bad. I'm honest, all right? You said to always be honest, bro. And I'm
You're
telling
honest. Your honest is not honest. My honest is. You just want to hate
All
on
right.
wrestlers.
John Cena's good. Randy Orton is better. All right? But however, all right, if we're going to do this record, it needs to stay in the Flair family. Charlotte Flair is the only person who can beat her daddy's record.
Gosh, no thank you. Hit the bong, please. Save us all.
All right, Joe. Oh, well, here we go. I'm about to do a better bong hit than you could do anyways. What I'm about to say. L.A. Night, yeah. Because Joe's a dummy. Yeah.
Marcus.
But Joe, but I'm going to tell you something. Eli Drake was better than L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Hit your
Hey,
bong.
Because, Joe, do you want to know the difference between Eli Drake and L.A. Knight?
He actually won championships.
Yep.
Well, LA Knight's about to win a championship this Saturday at SummerSlam. Yeah, from that prime wannabe.
Bro, Logan Paul has given you so many great title defenses.
All right, Brandon, you keep being a
Bro.
mark for him.
I want you to think about this.
Two. That's all he's done. 2 title
Yeah,
defenses.
Joe. We're almost in the August, all right, of 2024. And Logan Paul has defended the U.S. title 2 whole times.
And do you realize we're getting close to a year for his title reign?
Yeah,
And he's only had 2.
Because he's the longest reigning U.S. champion in the company right now.
The dude's great. I'll admit it. But you know what? That's a horrible title reign. He has no business to say, "Oh, I'm the greatest United States champion ever." Well, it's easy to be the greatest U.S. champion ever when you never defend him. You're Brock Lesnar Jr.
Or Roman Reigns.
Jr. Like, literally, just take the title off him. No,
At least that means Logan Paul will main event WrestleMania.
Take your hits.
See? Joe, you hate that part. I don't think about mid-carders. I don't think about jobbers. I think about main event sports entertainers.
All right.
Now, Joe, when you start saying, I want main eventers, then you'll be happy watching wrestling.
I can't see. Am I right?
Hold on, Joe. Hold on. I fucked that one up. All right, that one was diarrhea. That was doo-doo. That was trash. That was ass cheeks McGee. All right,
Just like LA Knight, or just like Logan Paul's title reign.
No, just like you said, just like LA Knight, bro, because LA Knight ain't won shit.
I botched that. I botched that. Just like Logan Paul's title reign.
Well,
It's
Joe,
doo-doo. It's diarrhea.
Joe, you know why you botched that? Because you're like flop dollar. All you do is
No. I can at least run the ropes, all right?
Well, what are you saying, Joe? That's what they teach you on day fucking one?
Well, he couldn't. Did you see Joe Hendry's video? Bro, I watch that video every day with the Cheez-It. He's like, you can't be the world champion or the tag team, but you can't be the Cheez-It man. The best ever.
Hold on, wait. I think that's on here. Hold on. Ow. Oh, Joe, you're wrong for that, though.
Hey, where's the lie? Nowhere. He's gotten better, though. I'll be honest. I'm just joking around.
Hold on, wait. Is this it?
I constantly make fun of you. There's just so much material lurking in your past. Like this photo where you enrich.
No, that's another one. It's the Cheez-It man. Or the Cheez-It champion.
Oh, I can't. Cheez-It champ. I don't. If that's not the one, then I don't know. But you know what I do know, Joe?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
That's right, Joe. I believe if I say his name, he will appear.
Say his name
and he appears.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry. And Paris and Tokyo. Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
What the fuck was that? Well, anyways, Joe, you know what, bro? You can believe in Joe Hendry, but you know who doesn't? Josh Alexander, that fucking piece of fucking shit. Can't even go on TNA and explain himself, all right, for costing the best wrestler in that company the world championship.
Well, you know what? Josh did what he had to do.
Joe, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I want your real honest thoughts. Like, do not lie at all. Who did you want to see win that match?
The winner. I'll be that fan that, oh my God, he wanted Nick Nemeth. No.
Like, bro, you wanted the 10-year jobber?
No, I wanted the man that was owed world championships and got the man that should have been a multi-time world champion and only won it literally once or twice.
Twice.
Yeah, the first time with Vicky and then the time after WrestleMania. So yeah, twice, and they were horrible reigns, really. But he should have had more, bro.
Do you want to know something, bro?
What?
And this is the honest to God truth. How long has Dolph Ziggler been gone out of WWE?
It's not even been a year, I don't think.
All right, it's not even been a year. Dolph Ziggler has won 3 world championships since leaving WWE, and the championships are the IWGP Championship, the AAA World Championship, the TNA World Championship.
And he's talented, bro. He's great. The dude is over like crazy, and I'm happy for him. I'll be that one fan out of all the marks on the internet. Joe Hendry should have won. He's buried.
He should have.
He's buried. TNA's dumb. That's all I see.
Joe, look, you say this sentence all the time about Liv Morgan. I'm going to say this about Joe Hendry. It should have been Joe.
You know what? Joe will get his moment, and I promise you, I think Nick Nemeth will turn heel, and by Bound for Glory, we could see Joe Hendry getting a bigger moment in a bigger crowd at the biggest show compared to, isn't Slammiversary like the smaller show?
No, Slammiversary is their WrestleMania.
So what is Bound for Glory? That's their biggest show, I thought. That is their biggest show. That's
I always thought it was Slammiversary.
No, it's Bound for Glory because they build it up to, like, even with the Jeff Hardy stuff when he turned heel, everything big happened at that show. So it's Bound for Glory. So I would do heel Nick Nemeth versus babyface Joe because he'll be even more over then. Because if you screw him then I'll really be pissed. But like, give Nick his time, and then by October, give that title to Joe.
Joe, it's just like, how can 10 plus year jobber, all right, Dolph Ziggler ever be considered a world champion? That's like, bro, if Ricochet showed up in AEW and they made him the world champion.
If they built him up, I'd be happy. I always said it. I'll be the one guy. Ricochet is world champion material if you use him correctly and build him right.
Bro, he's a cruiserweight.
I disagree. The dude was so good. I believe he could be a world champion. Not everybody can be, but he's one of those guys I could see it. Like, I could totally, if they build him up correctly, in TNA for sure he could be a world champion. Maybe AEW, obviously not WWE, but if they used him to his full potential, I think he could have. Yeah. But yeah, honestly, I'm happy for Nick. But I do think Joe Hendry gets his moment at Bound for Glory. If not, then I don't know who takes the title off him. I don't. But Joe Hendry, I do believe, will get his moment. But him and Alexander, that's going to be a good match.
Oh, I agree, good brother, 100%. But I will tell you this. I hope that Alexander burns, all right? I hope he burns in hell like Kane did, all right? Bro, fucking Joe Hendry is so prestigious and more prestigious than the Universal Championship. That's for damn sure.
We believe in Joe
Hendry. Bro, you know what I miss?
What? We the people?
We the people. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Yes,
Dun 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 dun. Like, bro, were you ever a fan of that?
Yeah, I loved it.
Or, you know what I seen for the first time in like 10 years today?
What?
Damien Mizdow.
Loved that Mizdow character with the Miz. Loved it.
Because what the clip I seen on Instagram, I want to say it was Jay Uso was hitting the Miz with a suplex, and fucking Damien Sandow suplexes himself.
Loved it, bro. Loved it.
And like, bro,
he killed it.
We don't get good shit like Mizdow and Santino Marella anymore. You notice,
we need
right?
more stuff like that, honestly. Good comic stuff, not stupid.
Bro, like, this is why I miss RK Bro. I miss Johnny Drip and Moist TV. You know, Raw needs that comedic element. It really does. What? And like, bro, I even miss Ezekiel.
Oh my gosh. All right, you know what? I'm not getting back on this subject.
Bro, come on. Let's just be honest. All right, let's be honest.
I don't want to.
Let's be honest, friends here. All right, Ezekiel was more over than Elias.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, in a way. Not in his prime of Elias. When he was Elias
maybe not in the prime of Elias, but if you look Elias for the last couple years.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, bro, Ezekiel was way more over.
But he still wasn't good. That's just my honest
Hey, bro, Ezekiel was trying to be like his older brother. Elias was already a superstar.
Gosh,
all right,
it was so bad.
Dude, think about this.
I don't want to.
Think about this. Elias was already a superstar that had traveled the world. All right, everybody chants, "Walk with Elias."
I missed that.
All right, and Ezekiel was sitting in the crowd one day, bro, wanting the people to chant, "We walk with Ezekiel."
We don't want that. Only marks basically would want that. Let me just tell you that. Marks with no brains.
Oh, bro, I thought that's what you were looking for, uneducated marks.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I was gonna botch it, so I tried not saying it.
Dude, I know what you were trying to say, bro. I can read your mind, bro. I know.
Just like
you,
MJF said, you uneducated. Oh, see, that's why I can.
Uneducated.
Marks.
That's right. And bro, thankfully, I know you like the back of my hand. All right, and that's why I'll bitch slap you.
Shut up, Brandon. Hit your ball again. You sick man. Oh.
Bro, you gotta admit that was good though.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
But here we go. All right, this one's the last one of the night. The last one, bro. I almost damn near lost my vision. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my brother from a. If you're not coughing like that, it wasn't a good hit.
Oh shit, bro! Talk about getting the damn demon out your throat. Holy shit. Bro. Whew. All right. Now, Joe, that's how. Joe. Whew, I can't even speak. I forgot how to speak English. All right. Me no speak English, but me one job. All right. And Joe, I'm gonna tell you something. Bro. All right, on this microphone. All right, with all these people, it doesn't matter. All right, if it's Monday, if it's Sunday, if it's WrestleMania, all right, or if it's time to go to church, I will stomp a mud hole in your ass, walk it dry, smoke your ass into the grave, whatever Rabata saying.
Yeah.
You little jobber. Yeah.
Oh.
Like, Joe, one thing I want to do for Christmas, I want to get you a golden shovel one year.
So I can bury all the talent. I got it.
That's right, Joe. You see Jordan? You know what to do. You give him the old Goldberg special.
Oh, for sure. Love you, Jordan.
No, I love you, Jordan, but you're such a Goldberg fan. I'm gonna have Joe give you that Goldberg golden shovel.
Oh man.
But bro, let me ask you this: as I'm thinking about the golden shovel, who was the worst, and what was like the worst burial you remember? And I'm gonna give you these options: Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Triple H, Vince McMahon.
John Cena with the Nexus. I'll never forget that shit.
Dude, I thought you were going to say John Cena and Randy Orton with Mr. Kennedy and getting him fired. But
well, that's another one too. But I'm just talking solo for Cena. Like, this was on him. Like, he could have put the dude over. He could have put the Nexus over. Their biggest moment, and he taps them out. He beats one instantly and then taps the other one like that.
And it's all because he went to Vince and complained.
Love Cena, respect Cena for everything he's done, and I'm gonna cry when he leaves. But that was bullshit that time.
I agree. I'd like to say, bro, I can tell you right now, I would go Triple H. I'm sorry, bro. You cannot. If we're looking at a match, all right, and you can say this wrestler was buried in this match, all right, there is no match that comes close to WrestleMania 19. Triple H versus Booker T World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H hits the pedigree, lays down for like 30 fucking seconds, rolls him over. 1, 2, 3. And I know 30 seconds don't sound very long, right? But Joe, you know as well as I do, watching wrestling, when you see two guys just laying there and they're not fucking getting up, a minute feels like an hour.
Normally they kick out too, but it was over.
Like, and bro, and if you think about it, I know when he became King Booker in 2006, you know, he came back a little bit. But think about from 2003 to 2006, so right before King Booker, what did they do with him for that 3 years?
Made him really lose a lot.
And bro, if it was not for the fact that Booker T is so damn good, you know, his career for most guys would have been over.
Yeah.
Like, look at David.
Yeah, it sucks, to be honest. Like I said, there's a lot of bad parts with the Triple H, the Cena, the Vince too. Like there's a lot.
And
like,
Joe, who's the biggest what if? Like, had they got more of a chance to go over?
Bray Wyatt. I will always say it should have been Bray. Should have been, dude. The Fiend
Got
was
killed
ruined in 2 months.
In 2 months, he lost to Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell because that weird ass ending.
And then beat him, and then lost to an older guy.
Yeah, and then Goldberg in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's the older guy.
You know, and honestly, bro, I was gonna name you like Bobby Roode, Maven.
Oh, there's so many.
I'm sorry, bro. I think EC3 could have been something.
Cesaro and Paul Heyman should have been something more. He won the Battle Royal, eliminating the Big Show.
So, can I give you my honest thought about that?
The Brock Lesnar beating Undertaker?
No, let's say that never happened. All right? Lesnar doesn't beat the Shriek. Let's go there. If that had not happened, Cesaro and Paul Heyman would have been a bigger deal than what it was.
I still think it was in a way, but they just dropped it. Like, they just didn't care, and they lost to Cena.
Because look at this, all right? Lesnar beats the Shriek. And there was not a moment more shocking on that pay-per-view. And if you look at the weeks and even months after, there was nothing more shocking than The Undertaker losing his Shriek at WrestleMania to Brock Lesnar. And so when you're having Paul Heyman come out with Cesaro, and every fucking week Paul Heyman is saying, Brock Lesnar beat the Shriek. Brock Lesnar beat the Shriek.
It takes away.
SummerSlam to WrestleMania is how long? 6 months?
Yeah, around there sometimes the most.
Like 5 to 6 months, all right? So you have 5 to 6 months of Paul Heyman, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar beat the Undertaker Shriek. Brock Lesnar beat the Undertaker Shriek. All right? And this is every week with Cesaro. And then, you know, a few weeks before SummerSlam, they have Undertaker stabbing Brock Lesnar with the pin in his hand, and then they book the match, and that's where you get the funny meme of
Yeah.
And so, I mean, bro, it was good for Cesaro, right? Because he's getting TV time.
Yeah.
It was bad for Cesaro because the focus was not on Cesaro. It was on Brock Lesnar, who wasn't even there.
I agree totally. They shouldn't have been hyping up Brock so much. He should have never beat The Undertaker, truthfully.
Like, bro, and that's where I agree with you. I understand every good thing comes to an end, right? You hear that a million times, whether it be about life, partying, what the fuck ever, right? Every good thing comes to an end.
Not this, though.
And that's how I feel. That is exactly how I feel, word for word. Not this.
This is the one thing that should have stayed forever, honestly.
And, you know, the one thing I can say about the Shriek, when you honestly think about it, there will probably never be another.
Oh, they never will be. I don't honestly think there will be.
And not only that, what the streak was how long, Joe? 21-1.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone would go 22 years not losing at WrestleMania?
No, I really don't. There's no legendary star big enough like Undertaker. And maybe we'll see him down the line, but not now.
And this is what's sad too. And I know like 40 was good, right? 39 even was good. But let's be honest, bro. The Undertaker shriek. You know, if you're a wrestler and you can't get a title match going into WrestleMania, what's the next best thing you want?
Probably the
The
Intercontinental.
Undertaker. No, bro. Like WrestleMania.
Yeah, but
You got the WWE title, you got the world title, and then you got the Shriek. Those to me were always the three biggest things about WrestleMania. Who was going for the title and who was going for the Undertaker.
the IC title though is still big. There's a lot of names that wanted that.
The Intercontinental title is big, but bro, I'm sorry. And I truly I love the Intercontinental title. The Intercontinental title is not as important as the Shriek. And so you got to think about that. If you're a wrestler and you want to be on that WrestleMania card, you want to be in the most important spots. The Undertaker was an attraction for WrestleMania. And now that's gone. And we won't see it again.
True. It sucks though, unfortunately.
Like, and bro, like, what do you think should, because I know you talk about Money in the Bank coming back to WrestleMania.
That's what should replace it. Money in the Bank. Bring it back to WrestleMania so we get something big again. And like I said, it puts stars on the show. And it's a big moment.
But would it bother you losing the Money in the Bank pay-per-view?
No, I never wanted that. I want the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania where it belonged, where it always fitted. It made sense.
True. And Joe, how about CM Punk was talking about AJ Lee coming back, and he said like she knows the door's open and she knows how happy I am right now. And if this is how the WWE was 10 years ago, I would have loved.
I don't think he would have either, honestly, like he said. And I want to see AJ back. One final run as a heel, please.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Like, and you know what? Because I want to save those big moments for like, I know the Royal Rumble is typical, but that's the problem. It's typical.
Survivor Series.
Back at WrestleMania.
Or Survivor Series.
Yeah. Because, well, Survivor Series used to not be important, but it's
Make it important.
And like, bro, because ever since they put War Games at Survivor Series, I've paid more attention to it.
Exactly.
But honestly, WrestleMania is the biggest stage. What was AJ Lee's last match in the company?
WrestleMania.
So it makes perfect sense to return at WrestleMania.
I could see it. I just need to see her back. That's all.
I agree. Because, like, bro, at one point, she was the best women's wrestler on the roster.
She was. She legit was the best.
Like, and then
before
Paige,
there was a Sasha, there was a AJ.
Oh, yeah. Before Paige, before Sasha, before Bayley, Charlotte, you can name whoever, there was AJ. And honestly, if we're being truthful, the last good women's wrestler before AJ Lee, other than Natalya, was Lita and Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
And so,
I would even say Gail Kim.
Well, Gail Kim was really good, but the problem with Gail Kim is WWE, kind of like Ziggler, they never used her to her fullest potential. Yeah. She goes to TNA and she becomes
a legend
in the company.
A legend in that company, bro.
And once again, and I will say this time and time again, fuck WWE when they talk about the women's revolution. If we really want to talk women's revolution, you need to talk about TNA.
For real, brother. I agree.
And see, what's tomorrow? Monday? Do you know what the card is for Raw?
I believe they said Sheamus versus Bronson Reed as a match.
Oh shit!
That should be good.
Let's go, Uncle Shamey.
Yeah, and then I'm sure the Judgment Day will all be there. I'm not sure. Besides that match, I'm not sure, which is good. I don't need to know everything.
Fair. But don't forget that tomorrow's Monday Night Raw is on Sci-Fi. It will not be on the USA Network.
Yeah, so remember everyone for the final time, because they keep saying it over and over, but people forget. So Sci-Fi for the next 2 weeks. Don't look for USA tomorrow, because you're not going to see it.
Bro, and I'm just going to be honest. You may have to text me because I'm probably going to forget.
I'll make sure to tell you.
But, and, see, I'm going to do one final hit, and then I want y'all to leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been awesome. Too sweet. And peace out, everybody.
We appreciate
Yo,
you
this
guys.
one's for you, brother.
What?
I said this one's for you, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Peace out.